Walk into almost any metal shop or garage, and there is a very good chance the bench grinder is sitting there with a massive, dangerous gap between the wheel and the tool rest. It is one of those things people easily overlook until an inspector walks in, or worse, a piece of metal gets sucked down into the wheel. That is where this handy little yellow tool from Rockford Systems comes into play. It is a dedicated bench grinder safety gauge, and honestly, it is one of those incredibly simple devices that just makes life in a workshop a whole lot easier. At first glance, it is just a small piece of aluminum, measuring under 3 inches on each side. But holding it, there is a reassuring weight to it. It does not feel like a cheap, flimsy piece of plastic that will melt if it gets too close to a hot grinding wheel. The bright safety yellow finish makes it instantly recognizable, even when buried under a pile of hand tools on a cluttered workbench. The whole point of this thing is to quickly verify that your grinder meets those strict OSHA specifications, specifically checking that the work rest is within 1/8 of an inch of the wheel, and the tongue guard is within 1/4 of an inch. What stands out, though, is how foolproof the design is. You just slide the steps of the gauge into the gaps. If it fits, you are good. If not, it is time to adjust. The silkscreen text and graphics on the face are incredibly clear, showing you exactly what to measure without needing to memorize any code numbers. Now here is a small quirk. Because the text is silk-screened onto the painted aluminum rather than deeply engraved, there is a slight worry that years of tossing this into a metal toolbox might eventually scratch the instructions off. It would have been great to see engraved markings for ultimate longevity, but for daily shop use, it still feels plenty durable. The included tether is a massive bonus. Anyone who works in a shop knows that small specialty gauges have a habit of growing legs and walking away. Being able to secure this directly to the grinder stand means it is always right where you need it, when you need it. Ultimately, this is not a flashy high-tech gadget, but it does exactly what it promises. It takes the guesswork out of grinder safety, keeping workers safe and keeping the shop compliant without any hassle. It is a small investment that pays off in peace of mind.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.